Good morning, everyone. Headed down to Helton Creek Falls this morning just to play around, and also wanted to share some exciting news for you, with you. Sorry. Chris and I are releasing 4 new workshops. The first one is going to be a sunrise on Brasstown Bald. We'll have full access to the tower, so we'll get to drive all the way to the top, so you won't have to do that hike up that mountain in the dark. So we'll get there around blue hour, and we'll wait for the sun to come up, and hopefully we'll get some nice clouds, and they'll catch fire for us. And after that we'll do a little bit of an editing session with a little bit of light breakfast. The second one, actually there's 2 of these. We're going to have exclusive access into Ruby Falls in the morning. And so hopefully we'll get that nice morning light through that fall foliage. The first one's going to be the end of October. Second one, the beginning of November. We'll have access before it opens, so we won't have to deal with the crowds. It can be pretty busy there on that time of year for a reason. It's gorgeous. Then we'll play around that day. We'll kind of maybe split up for a little bit, meet back up at Brasstown Bald, and we'll do a sunset from up there. Also before that, we'll get to walk around like the wagon trail, or maybe look for some woodland photography before the sun goes. So 2 of those, both of those are going to be hard to get and very exciting. And the fourth one, if you've seen my first video, we went to a series of waterfalls in Tennessee. A little bit more rugged than obviously the first 3. Pretty steep banks that we'll have to kind of slide down a little bit and kind of make our way up the creek in a lot of spots. So we'll definitely be getting wet. But it's an amazing place, beautiful compositions, probably 6 or 7 waterfalls in about 3 miles. So anyway, that's why I'm kind of taking you down here. 3 of the workshops are waterfalls. So I remember the first time when I shot a waterfall, we had, you click that shutter with that long exposure, and you see that nice silky water with the nice sharp rocks. It's very exciting if you're just beginning. So we're going to go over all the settings to capture these magical waterfalls, and also go over some compositions. And that's kind of what I'm going to just go use as an example today. I've shot this waterfall a whole bunch. So when I come here, I try to look for something different that I haven't seen before. But there is one I have in mind, and so I thought I would show you. And so let's make our way down the trail and see what's there. Okay, I'm here set up on Helton Creek. The first composition I'm gonna go for is just the iconic one. I'm just gonna get Helton Creek the full fall, and when you come to places like this really popular that are pretty, and you got to take the big shot. It's still gorgeous. You see it 1,000 times, but it's still really pretty. The water flow is really good. We had some rain yesterday or last night. But what I'm gonna do, so there's Helton Creek. I like this perspective, kind of towards the back of it a little bit. I like the water that runs off right here. It kind of leads you to it. There's a rock that's right there. I'm gonna kind of put in my foreground just to add some interest. I'll do some long exposure just to get the movement in the water, which won't be hard. It's fairly cloudy and it's early still. Sun just come up. And so anyway, I'll shoot this and I'll give you a look at what it looks like. Hopefully you can hear me. I got Helton Creek Falls right behind me. With this image, I'm going to try to catch something unique. Helton Creek is very, to me, it's got a characteristic that you don't have to see the full waterfall to know it's Helton Creek. And to me, those characteristics are the tree, the fallen tree at the base, and also there's like a little ledge that's at an angle that when the fallen water hits it, it kind of breaks up the fall. And anyway, it's real distinctive to me. So what I'm going to try to do is isolate those two, and I'm looking at it on the back of the camera, and I'll show you what I'm looking at. And also there's one important thing, because my focus is going to be the tree. And how I'm going to go about it is I got a 24 to 105 lens on my camera, and I'm going to zoom in to around 100 mil. I'm going to be real tight. You're not going to see the whole waterfall, and I'm going to focus on the tree at around f14, somewhere in there. I want that tree really sharp. And with the depth of field of 100 millimeter, the whole scene is not going to be sharp, which I want. I don't want it blurry, but I want it soft, because I want the main focus to be on the tree. So the wall of the waterfall will be just if you were to look at it on a print, would be just a tad soft, and the rocks in front of it will kind of fall off sharpness too. Okay, what I'm gonna do here is, you can see this tree right there. I'm gonna focus on that, and what I'm trying to do, I want to make sure this is against the water. If I was to slide over to my right a little bit, and this branch right here was to touch the dark part of the rocks, that tree would disappear. But since it's against the water, it really pops off the image. So I'm gonna take this, and I really like this composition. It's about the most excited I've been here in a long time. So anyway, I'll show that to you. I hope you like it, and here it is. Thanks again for watching this episode. It's just a quick one, more or less to release our new workshops. I did get an image that I'm pretty happy with. I can't wait to see it. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here and go home, get on some dry shoes. And you guys take care, and thanks so much for watching Appalachian Apertures.